Hi, this is Sandbox. I'm going to be showing you a demonstration walkthrough of our glitch in the metaverse game jam entry titled RESPWN, made by our game dev company, Blaze Games. Blaze Games is comprised of 4 members, voxel-based, Young NTO, Sacklin69 and myself. Just an FYI, you may need to close and reopen this map once or twice to finish loading all in-game assets. So when you start the game, you will spawn into a room in first person and a cinematic will start to play. After the title screens show, you'll see a character typing away on a computer and muttering to himself. This is the architect, and we learn that he is testing out his newly built game. You are accidentally spawned when the architect tries to execute a bad line of code. He orders Mal, his buggy sidekick, to delete you, but is unable, so he sends you to the waste room instead. Here you gain control of your avatar, named Glitch. The first mission will activate where you will need to figure out how to escape the room you've just been sent to. So there's a few things you can do in this room. There's a couple of interactable items, some visual gags, some radios that play music, and a ball pit of spawning TVs with a hidden pipe wrench weapon inside. You can open the blue shipping container and find a sword as well. You might notice the moving sarcophagus with audio cue. If you attack the sarcophagus, a mummy will pop out, which will attack you. If you kill the mummy, he will drop a bag of coins that you can then use on the vending machine to buy a cola. This will be useful later on. You can also open up the sewer pipe by attacking it. Inside you will find a radioactive rabbit that will attack you. Killing it will drop a nuclear cylinder, another item that will be useful later. That's all there is to find in this room, so it's time to find the exit. If you interact with the terminal, it will mention that airconditioning.exe has malfunctioned and to terminate the process manually. There is also an open sign pointing towards an air conditioning unit that appears to be glitching out. These are visual cues that the player needs to escape the room through the air conditioning vent. There are multiple ways of reaching the aircon. You can climb some of the assets or stack boxes to get up there. Once up there, destroy the aircon by attacking it to open up the escape. Follow the vent through until you get to an industrial fan. Interacting with this fan will tell you that it cannot be destroyed, but it can be jammed with some kind of metal pole. Jump back into the waste room and pick up the stop sign and carry it to the fan to destroy it. This will let you drop down into the next room. When you drop down, Mal will spin around, frightened. Interacting with him will trigger a dialogue sequence. All options end up with you helping him fix the architect's game. However, if you inquire about the architect and ask if he can be stopped, it will trigger a special dialogue prompt where Mal glitches out. This triggers a secret story dialogue that can be progressed once you interact with later characters. The door to the next room will open after you finish talking to Mal. This is level 1. Mal will tell you to take out the force field blocking the way with a void charge. He gives you a key to open a locked room where the void charges are kept. Pick up the key and take it to the door. It should destroy the key and open automatically. Move one of the void charges close to the force field and detonate it using the switch on the wall. This will complete the first quest. The glitches in this level are as follows. Use the void charges that do not have any gravity to create a makeshift staircase to reach the top of the force field wall. You will notice a glitchy steel pipe. Attack it until it explodes, then pick up the steel pipe piece. Jump onto the pipes and follow it around the corner. Jump across to the roof of the void charge room. Follow the tunnel until you get to a small jump puzzle. Jump across the air conditioners until you reach the ladder. Follow it through and destroy the metal grate blocking your path. This will allow you to reach the anchor key. When you drop down, you can turn off the force field using the glowing blue table. Before you leave, you can open a small red toolbox and collect a pair of wire cutters placed just after the force field. Take the elevator to the next level. There is a hidden piece of armor in the top of the elevator shaft. To get to it, enter the elevator from the second level, but quickly jump back out of the doors. This will send the elevator back down. Wait until it's completely stopped at the bottom. The doors will reopen when it has. Get the doors open again and drop down onto the roof of the elevator to trigger it back up. Look up and try to align yourself with the hole in the roof of the shaft. Jump up into the roof and collect the glitch cures. There is also a note that you can read. Drop back down into level 2 through the grate. In the level 2 hallway, there is a small vacuum bot. Picking him up and attacking him will drop a secret note that will be useful later on. Follow the hallway and go through the door to the right. Ignore the fenced off maintenance area for now. Mal will introduce you to level 2, tasking you with finding the system restore chip and reactivating the level. Follow the path around the level into the jungle, being careful of wild missing nodes that will attack you along the way. At the end, you will find the chip which will be able to activate the platforms. Just before you find the chip, there is a small vent in the ground that you can fall through. You will land in a hidden shantytown full of assets. Here you can talk to some of the assets to learn a bit of game lore. Speak to the skeleton sitting towards the back of the room who will tell you he is thirsty. Give him the can of cola you got from the waste room and he will give you the glitch gauntlets in return. Climb up the ladder and destroy the industrial fan to get back into level 2. Before activating the platforms with the restore chip, head back out to the maintenance area and cut a hole in the fence by interacting with it and using the wire cutters you previously acquired. While you are here, you can replace the missing pipe piece and turn the valve to activate the water flow. This will be useful later. Bring the restore chip close to the electrical box and activate and then interact with it. A vent on the adjacent wall will open up. Enter this vent and follow it through. There will be an invisible character named Horace to talk to, indicated by a speaker. This dialogue sequence will provide you with the Eye of Re. You can also progress the Secret Prophecy dialogue sequence if you mention it to Horace. Collect the Eye of Re and head back out. Remember to bring the restore chip. You will notice an area blocked off by another force field near the start of level 2. To enter, head back to level 1 and bring up a void charge. Place it near the force field and head back downstairs to detonate. It will now be open. There are 2 things to do in this room. Firstly, interact with the left side of the large square device and insert the nuclear cylinder. Interact with the device's other side to activate it, starting a countdown. After the countdown is complete, the glitch shield will spawn. The next thing to do in this room is to find one of the torches scattered around level 2 and bring it close to the fuel tanks near the no smoking sign. This will detonate the fuel, starting a fire. Interact with the control panel next to the door to activate the sprinkler system, now active due to replacing the pipe and turning the valve. This will extinguish the fire and clear the path behind the tankers to the glitch blade. This room is now complete. Head back into level 2 and follow the path of platforms up until you reach Mal in the next room. There is also a surprise underneath one of the moving platforms on the way. Mal will mention having to build a teleporter and tell you to put the chip into the machine first. After doing this, he will tell you to fetch a couple of items. They are a container, a funnel, a piece of pipe, some organic matter, and a fire. The container is the aquarium found in the jungle. The funnel is the traffic cone on the elevated path near the moving platforms. The piece of pipe can be found under the 3rd or 2nd platforms. The organic matter is the red shrub on the jungle altar. The fire is the torches near either the altar or where the chip is originally found. After placing all pieces on the lab table, Mal will tell you the teleporter is ready to use. Walk on the step and interact with the teleporter. It will teleport you to the next level. Enter the room and talk to Mal. He will introduce you to a door puzzle. This mission is optional. The combination for this puzzle is written on the secret note dropped by the robot vacuum in the previous level. You will simply need to activate terminals 2 and 4 to complete this puzzle. Once complete, the architect's car will dock in the parking bay. You can enter this room and destroy the architect's car, which will drop the glitch shiv. Head back through the door puzzle room into the side door and up the stairs. Mal will introduce you to the Human Museum. You can simply walk through this level to complete it, or enjoy reading the exhibits at your own pace. To glitch this level, you will need to interact with the computer exhibit and ask it to open all the exhibits. This will activate many things in the museum. One of the armor pieces in the ceremonial armor exhibit will turn into the glitch greaves. You can also enter the door previously unreachable in the dinosaur exhibit. This will lead into another glitch room with a character named Osiris. He will give you the 3rd and final glitch relic, a scarab beetle. After exiting the museum, turn left and follow the path. Mal will introduce you to a launcher minigame. This mission is also optional. Take the bomb from the spawner and place it into the railgun, ejecting it downrange. Try to hit the spaceship to complete the quest and receive a balloon. The balloon has no function. You can jump over the glass wall in the launcher minigame by using a bomb projectile as a platform. There will be a small opening in the floor with a do not cross sign. Jump down this opening and follow the corridor until you come to a large spider enemy. Killing the spider will drop the glitch mullet. Climb the ladder and walk through the grate to get back to the launcher minigame. Head back up past the museum and talk to Mal. He will thank you ominously. Enter the elevator and head into the final level, an arena. The architect will taunt you and a battle will begin. You will need to defeat 2 rounds of A-bots and shift key enemies before the architect himself enters the arena. Be careful not to fall into the saw blade traps. Health packs will spawn on top of the traps, so be sure to pick them up when the trap is inactive. After defeating the architect, head down into the corridors the A-bots came from and into the control room. The ending you receive will depend on if you have collected all 3 glitch relics and activated the secret Learn the Truth mission. If you haven't, Mal will congratulate you, thank you, and the game will end. If you have activated the secret mission, Mal will congratulate you and give you the admin keycard. Interact with the mainframe and jump back down the waste room chute. Interact with the door control next to the door that was previously locked in the waste room and it will open. Follow the corridor to the end and it will spit you out of the Architect's game. Talk to Mal, now reformed as Ray, and he will congratulate and thank you. After finishing the dialogue sequence, Ray will begin to rebuild his world. The game will then end. Thanks for playing. I hope you enjoyed Respawn as much as we did creating it.